This is Randy Brewer and Nicki Minaj. You are now tuned into Digital Paradox TV.
Right now you tune to Digital Paradox TV for Superficial Image. Right now you tune to Superficial. I'm your host LJ. Alongside me I have my brother, my friend, fashion designer Randy Brewer. So Mr. Brewer, can you tell the viewers something about yourself?
Okay, well basically my name is Randy Brewer. I'm a fashion design major at Clark Atlanta University. This is my sophomore year. I grew up in Atlanta. I went to school in Atlanta. I was born in Atlanta. And basically, when I was 6 years old, I started taking trips to New York to visit my dad, and he was a custom designer for celebrities and people who were in the fashion industry and whatnot. So basically, after I seen what he was doing, I just decided to try my hand out at it myself, pretty much.
Okay, so I see that you had some pieces on that you designed yourself. So can you kind of elaborate on those and what kind of inspired the pieces that you have on right now?
Well, these shorts are some shorts that I had when I was in like middle school, and I don't believe in throwing stuff away, so I cut them and pulled the strings a little bit to give them a vintage look, and yeah, and then I just put them on. This shirt is basically a phrase that I made up, just something about Nicki, because I like Nicki Minaj, which leads into the bracelet. This used to be a silver bracelet, but I painted it pink after she released Pink Friday.
Okay, so you know Nicki Minaj is like a crazy character, like she has all these different personalities.
Right.
So what would be one word to describe her her sense of fashion, and what is it that you like about her sense of fashion?
I think she's fearless because she does whatever she feels. Like when she went to one award show, she said she felt like a cheetah that day. She had on a cheetah suit and she had cheetah hair. So it's like, I think that's what fashion is about, like just being fearless and doing what you feel.
Did she inspire your hair?
No, I had my hair before that. I had this since 2008.
Okay, so back to you. So how long have you been designing clothes?
I've been designing clothes for about 7 years. I started when I was 12.
Okay, and I see over here that you have some pieces that you have made. So can you elaborate on these pieces and just go into detail about those?
Well, basically what I've created over here is a timeline of my designs. When I was 12 years old, I had a next door neighbor. Her name was Portia, and she showed me this technique where you get a t-shirt and you cut the sides of it and then you tie it in a knot and then you take the scissors and trim down it and it makes it curl up. So basically we had like our own little t-shirt line, and we just used to like cut up all these t-shirts, and then I took it to the next level and like started dipping the strings in bleach and glitter, and it was just something, I just had so much fun doing it because I didn't like to go outside because I grew up in the ghetto.
Right.
Like I lived on Glenwood, so
Yeah,
in Decatur.
So wait, hold on, put this back up.
Okay.
What is Put 'em on records?
Oh, well, my uncle has a rap group that he used to have, and my family just used to really go hard for them, so they used to get t-shirts airbrushed and stuff.
Okay, and these shorts or pants, whatever these are?
This is actually a purse. This was like when I really decided that I was going to get into it. I started designing purses. What I started doing was I was getting jeans, old jeans, and cutting the bottom legs off of it, and then flipping it inside out and sewing it up, and then just using different things to add this little racket onto it. And then I continued to design them, and then I got up to like 9 purses. So one day this random lady was at my house because my mom used to do fish fries. And this lady was like, I really like these purses. Like, I think my daughters would like these purses. And she bought all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
How much did you charge her?
I charged her $5. I was only 13. I didn't know
Okay.
anything.
So have you stopped designing purses?
I stopped. No, for no specific reason, but now that I'm older, I feel like me doing that was just kind of like a milestone in my life, like just something to get me started to branch out into the rest of this stuff. So
moving right along.
Once I got into high school, I started to mess around with the dimensional fabric paint, and I made these shoes, and I called them the Poison Cookie Dunks. The Poison Cookie Dunks. This is a fudge stripe cookie, and this is a chocolate chip cookie. And then all of these colors are like the poison. And I've had these since probably my 11th grade year in high school, and I used to wear them a lot.
Those are nice, really nice. I like them.
This is a shirt that I designed for my senior project. When I graduated, they told us that we had to present something that was like a display of what we were going to do when we got out of high school. Mm-hmm. So I created a fashion show. So basically what I did was I got a blue sweatshirt and a red sweatshirt. I sliced them in half and I combined them together with all of these safety pins. And then I gave the other one to one of my teachers, and I kept this one for myself.
Interesting.
These pants are really hard to make. A lot of times when I wear these, people are impressed because they like really look good. I mean, not trying to be cocky or anything, but it's hard to make these pants because you want the bleach to equal out, and when people usually make them, they put too much or not enough. And what I did was I got a spray bottle and I had them like this, and I was spraying them at a diagonal, so it kind of created this whole pattern. And then as I washed them, the fringe just advanced itself.
Okay. And this blazer?
This is like Clark Atlanta right here. Like, this is the stuff that I'm proud of. This blazer is this was like something that I just wanted to be in the fashion show, but I wanted my name to be on it. It's just basically a pink blazer, and I just wanted to add my own touch to it. These gold buttons were originally a part of the blazer, but I took them off and put them along the shoulder, and they were modeled. This was modeled in the spring fashion show. Along with...
Was the pink blazer inspired by Nicki Minaj?
Of course! Along with some other things. I designed this for Jasmine Sullivan's stylist. I met him at a boutique opening this summer before I came to Clark Atlanta University. And I was basically just networking with people. He's a graduate of Clark Atlanta University. And he was telling me that he wanted me to make him something. And he wanted it to be this look. He said he wanted it to be like real grungy. So I burned holes in it with a lighter. Every hole that you see in it is from a lighter. Everything was burnt. I like basically set the whole thing on fire and then put it out. And then I put some bleach and black paint on it to like give it the real dirty look.
Okay, that's nice.
This was a gift that I made for one of my brothers who I dance with. And basically it's like a whole lot of mirrors on it because like he's always feeling himself. So like I put mirrors on there, and then this sleeve was dipped in bleach. I actually didn't dip it in bleach. I painted it on there. And then I put some mirrors along the sleeve as well. This is the piece that I'm most proud of because this piece closed out the fashion show, and like I put it on Tumblr, and like I have 700 comments on it, so I feel like a lot of people know about this. And basically what I did was I got 2 hangers and I sewed the hangers onto the back of the jacket, and then I individually glued the feathers on there, and I got that effect. I kind of wanted to do like a calm version of the Victoria's Secret thing, but on a jean jacket.
So that's very detailed, and that's a lot of feathers. So how long did it take you to make that jacket?
The idea was always in my mind, so I gave myself like a month to just keep coming back to it and making it better. So I spent like $30 on probably 10 bags of feathers, so I just continued to add until I felt like it was full enough and it looked correct.
Okay. And what are these right here?
These are my pens. I have these 2 pens here because these are some pens that I designed for my organization, House Arrest 2 Championship Dance Team Incorporated. So basically, yeah, I don't know. I like designing pens because it's something. It's like you know how like when old ladies sit around and knit. Like when I'm in my room, I just sit around and start making pens and gluing stuff together or whatever. And this is my favorite pen because this is like my Nicki Minaj pen. Basically, I did her hair like the Little Freak video where she had the half and half, but I made this half pink. And then you just glue this pen on the back and anything could become a pen. All you need is a hot glue gun and a pen.
And what is all this writing on there?
Well, Nicki Minaj prides herself on her haters. So basically what I did was I wrote everything on here that people say about her all the time to just say like, this is all over her, but she's still beautiful and great. And
all right. So with that being said, I see you have a lot of pieces, and you said some of the things that inspired you to do this. So what was it that kind of led you into pursuing fashion as a career?
Well, somebody once told me that if you want to be successful in life, you have to find something you love and do that as a passion, and you will never feel like you're working.
True.
And I've been designing stuff since I was 12 years old. That's the only thing that I do that I love besides dancing. So I just decided to pursue it as a career.
And besides Nicki Minaj, of course, who is your fashion icon?
I would say Andre Leon Talley because he was the Vogue editor. And he's a black man, so I feel like that's really big because everybody knows Anna Wintour is like the chief of that. And for him to still be like up there with her, I just thought that was great.
There you have it, DPTV viewers, everybody tuned in for my show. Fashion designer Randy Brewer. Let them know where you can be reached at.
You can reach me on Twitter at twitter.com/fashionsexmusic, and that's all one word, and those words are all spelled correctly. Fashion, sex, music, no dashes, no exclamation points. And you can also reach me on Tumblr at tumblr.fashionsexmusic.com, and you can reach me on Facebook under my name, Randy Brewer, R-A-N-D-Y, and Brewer like the word B-R-E-W-E-R.
Thank you for tuning in for my show, Superficial. Make sure you check us out next week. We're out.